What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another video, and it is a beautiful Monday morning. Maybe not so beautiful for some of you guys, but just try to keep your head up. It's not always a good thing to be all upset about being a Monday morning. But I ain't got no school, so I ain't got no worries right now. You know what I'm saying? All right. So today, like it says in the title, I will be showing you guys some exclusive Need for Speed details and info while I was playing the Need for Speed beta in the past few days. Now, that is one of the reasons why I did not upload anything on those days. Uh, Normally, what I'll do is I'll upload a certain video of whatever I feel like playing at the time, and due to the fact that we couldn't really broadcast any video out there, I had to improvise, and just sort of not do much. But I took a lot of pictures, and I actually did get some video for you guys, and that Need for Speed beta video will not be uploaded to YouTube. Rather, it will be exclusively displayed on my Instagram account, which is on the screen above, I believe, and also in the description. Uh, in the background, I'm gonna just be driving this Lamborghini online here in Forza 6, just doing a normal race. While I discuss the Need for Speed details that I've learned and seen through playing the actual beta. Now, one thing that really disappoints me about that game is the selection of cars they have. It's a decent selection, but the thing is that you can only choose 5 cars to have in your garage. So if you've been following Need for Speed on Twitter, they've been saying, which one will you have in your garage? Well, I thought to myself, well, why not all of them? But the thing is that you can only have 5, which kind of sucks and kind of doesn't at the same time. I don't know what you guys think about that. The gameplay is actually really fun. Now the physics are kind of strange. They're really kind of wild, but the game does an incredible job at keeping you on the edge of your seat. The drifts are very intense. The game looks and feels so realistic, and everything about the game that they've done so far that I've seen in the beta myself has been done up so nicely. The lights reflect properly off of everything. Now, of course, the beta was a little glitchy, as most betas are, but that's okay. It's a beta. They're supposed to test when before they have the release. Now, one thing that I found really cool, besides all the regular customization, was the decals and the personalization that you can bring to your car. This is the only game that I've seen so far that allows you to put decals on windows, etc. Basically, you can put them wherever you want, besides the wheels and obviously the exhaust. Why would you want to put decal on the exhaust? That wouldn't be very practical now, I don't think. Besides the fact, like I said, it was incredible playing that. I really miss playing it now that the beta is over. Be sure, if you haven't already, go to the Need for Speed website, pre-order that thing right now, or just buy it when it comes out, because you guys are going to miss out. I'm saying this full-heartedly. I went into that game thinking that it was going to be absolute trash. Everyone's saying, it's EA, it's going to suck. It's going to be a wide body simulator here and there. It's not that at all. The gameplay is really just as fun as the actual customization that you can do. I'm talking, you can put letters on your tires, exhausts, canyards, splitters, lips, bumpers. You can change the lights on certain cars, spoilers on every car, basically everything. This game, for all intents and purposes, is a redone version of the old Need for Speed Undergrounds. I'm talking Underground 1, Underground 2. This game looks and feels just like those old games. And that's what I really, really appreciate about it, is that they've instituted those classic Need for Speed elements into this game, which is absolutely amazing. I never thought they would be able to do that, not in 100 years. It was really intense. Let's see, what other details should I discuss with you guys? One thing that somebody was saying is that they didn't have neons, but the thing is that, you know, back then the culture was with neons. The car culture had neons in it. And Need for Speed, what they've done, literally, what I've seen done here, is they went to real live car meets and they've instituted what was the most popular stuff that was going on at those car meets. Because even at the menu where you invite your friends, it shows a bunch of photos that they actually took themselves at the car meets that they were at, which is really, really incredible that game makers would go to such a length to actually provide that kind of stuff for their game makers. Now, they are going to be listening to their fans on this game. They're going to be listening to the community. So stuff like the fact that they don't have manual, which really sucks also. They said that they're going to probably work on that, which is also a really good deal, because whenever a game maker listens to their fans, that's when they get the most input out of the game, etc., etc. That's usually always how it is. Wow, this game on here at Forza, it's getting crazy. It's already lighting up. I've never driven this Lamborghini in a race, and people are crashing into me, and I'm having a hard time keeping control of it. But we'll see how I manage here in a few minutes. I'm already getting bumped all over the place. But really, for all intents and purposes, this game, it's gonna be a showstopper. I thought that they were just being really good at marketing and, just like some other games, overhyping it. But you get into the game and it's a feel of adrenaline. Like, you got cops coming behind you, you got, you know, crazy NPCs driving everywhere. You got race challenges you can start up immediately with your friends. It's really, really, really fun in terms of overall gameplay. Now, they've said that this game is going to be always online, which also kind of sucks because they don't have like a straight up storyline for it. But you know, that's okay. Let's see, what else haven't I said yet? They have a huge selection of wheels. What other game has Radiform wheels? What other game has Vossen wheels? You know, they've done a really, really good job at popularizing car culture in this game. I mean, they have, you know, everything from your average EK9 Type R Civic to your Aventador, which I happen to be driving right now. It's just, they really, really did a great job at the game. Now, obviously, it's an arcade game, so they don't have, you know, cockpit view and things like that. And like I said, the physics, you know, they're kind of crazy and they're not realistic at all most of the time. But, you know, it's one of those games that you don't mind that. I, for one, really do enjoy games with realistic driving and, you know, physics and whatnot. And, you know, they've done a really good job. The performance upgrades, you can tune them to your liking. You've got PSI on the tires, etc. I mean, you've got pretty much everything. You can, I think in the real game, you can actually change your gear ratios, which is really, really crazy. Now, I've already seen some crazy stuff like mix match wheels, which I've done myself, and just things like that. And I really think that you guys, which are my fan base, would really enjoy this game. So I'm not lying to you when I say this game is a 10 out of 10. And I say that because I'm hoping for the future. You know, right now it's an 8 out of 10, but that was the beta. You know, they had problems in the beta. They had parts missing in the beta that they didn't put in the game yet. But in the real game, they're promising to put that in. And plus, there's not going to be any microtransactions, so it's not going to be pay to play type of game. So that's good. That's really promising. I'm really hoping they hold up to their deal and add manual transmission and other things like that. This Forza 6 gameplay has been a wreckage, but I hope you guys enjoyed the actual Need for Speed info. And please be sure to follow up on Instagram. As I've said before, I will be releasing videos and tons of photos that I took on the actual beta for you guys there, because I'm not going to risk my channel for something like that. You know, I don't believe it's worth it at all. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.